I'll go first. Last night, once we put the baby to sleep, we had a little time to watch a show, almost a full show, but we did 75% of Maternal Instinct.
Okay.
We couldn't finish because we were both struggling because it was getting late. But yeah, you're right. It's good. It's good. I don't want to say much because I haven't finished it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly what I thought, but it is as unhinged as I thought it would be. So even my wife going into it, we're like, what even is this? And she had just seen a little clip too.
Yeah. I saw a girl or a true crime podcast post yesterday that, Netflix can only cover so much. And there are some podcasts, they're like, there's so much Netflix left out. And I'm like, what?
There's more?
What could possibly be left?
I wonder if that's because, Netflix buys these. So someone does.
Oh.
For the most part, it's a production, like a production team, company. They shoot a documentary on it. They sell it to Netflix.
Okay.
So it's an hour and a half. They shot it as one. So maybe it was just sold to Netflix like that. And maybe it's book versus movie too.
Yeah.
Meaning if you can do a podcast series of 8 episodes an hour, you can get a lot more in there than an hour and a half or even 3 1 hour. Regardless, it's nuts. I'll give you the brief description if you missed the podcast the other day that Amy told us to watch this. There's a woman. She calls 911, having a baby. Help. Cop gets there. He takes the baby. Ambulance gets there. The baby, they go to the hospital. That ain't your baby. And that's all. So we're watching it. We'll finish it probably tonight.
Okay.
But that's messed up, man.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No way.
But we had an hour plus to watch last night. So that's rare air that we get to be in. What about you?
Yeah. My Tell Me Something Good is I've been working on a little project for Home Street Home, which is a homeless ministry here in Nashville. And I asked Bobby, I was like, hey, can I see if your video guy Brandon can help me out with something? And he has so many good ideas. I'm so excited. Like, we met, and I'm just so thankful for creative people, and also that not only is he great at video, but he's a songwriter. So he's a storyteller. So he's approaching a quick 3-minute video about this ministry is from like a real storytelling point of view. And he brought me an idea that I hadn't even thought of. And it's just going to be so good. So I'm thankful for that. Cool. I'm thankful for, you brought him in, but also I felt like, right, he's working for you full time. So I wanted to make sure like, hey, is it cool if I ask him?
You try to hire my full time?
That'd be messed up.
You're like, what are you doing? Like, I'm packing him with work, and
I know. That's why. So it's great. My gratitude is layered. So it's like, thank you for saying, cool. Ask him and see what he would charge for something like that, and then for Brandon being willing to take it on, and then also just I think it was a good fit because. I don't know. He also has a big heart. So I think he gets it, like the idea of the ministry and what they're trying to do. So I was like, wow, this is going to be so much better than I even thought.
Yeah, Brandon's like the greatest guy. Brandon Ray.
He's the best.
If I were like listing like in my group great guys from the top to bottom, Brandon's number 1.
Oh, wow.
Wait, hold on, your what?
My
all
immediate
your
group. All like people
friends.
that I
Wow.
hang out, spend time with.
He got out there quick.
Dude, he's been our friend for 15 years.
I understand.
So the longer you know someone, you learn other things about them that are just
Eddie's acting like he just came on, so I haven't spent much time with him.
I think him coming on bumped him up pretty quick.
No, now I spend more time with him every single day.
Right.
But Brandon has been not only our friend, the lead guitarist in the Raging Idiots for a decade. We've written so many songs together. And now he came on and is like head of my creative outside of iHeartRadio. That was mean to say. You just got taken down a notch.
Now I fall back.
But I'm saying overall, great list of like great people, but I have to be close to them. Meaning I have to at least talk to them once a week. Brandon's at 1.
Why are we ranking?
I like to do lists. I like to do lists.
Cool.
Hey, we have to not be offended, Amy. Just take it for what
I
it
wasn't
is.
putting girls in.
Oh.
I was just
you
doing
said
dudes.
Bam. That's why I'm not number 1.
My bad. I thought your close circle was multi-sex.
No, I'm being a little sexist here. I'm just doing dudes.
Okay.
Okay. Sick.
Mike D at 2.
Wow.
That's because I said what I said, but I got it.
No, I forgot about that.
What?
So I'll move you down another. It's not like friend. There's also a list of like most fun to hang around. You're way up there in
But
that
no,
one.
but I want to be great dude. Like great dude is the pinnacle.
Yeah. You're right
Like
about that.
fun to hang out with. That's like okay, cool. You tell jokes.
I think
You're funny.
it's
You're a
hard
clown.
for you to be a great dude because you're so busy with your kids.
But that's why I'm a great dude.
I don't see that. I'm not a part of that.
Oh, Brandon has kids.
Here's
Yeah,
one.
yeah, but Brandon's like great.
Okay, kid.
Yeah, he's a
Sorry,
kid. He has a kid.
Sorry, I
It's
should have
very
said
different.
he's a dad. He's a dad. He's a husband.
Yeah, I think just Brandon and Mike make the list.
What?
Yeah.
And those are the three people you hang out with.
Well, that's two.
Oh, two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just Brandon and Mike. Yeah, he's the best. So I'm glad that's working out.
Yeah, so thank you for that. And shout out Brandon.
Eddie, you want to go?
I guess, man. I mean, yesterday was kind of cool. So I got a call from my wife when I was done with work, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna head home." She's like, "Actually, we're gonna Topgolf. Like, do you want to come with us?" I was like, "That's kind of cool. I didn't expect that." So she picked us up from work. She picked me up from work, took me to Topgolf, and we went straight over there. Played for 2 hours. It was a blast, man. Well, at first when we got there, they said, "You're not your reservations doesn't come up. Like, I don't know what you signed up with." Well, we start looking through our phones. We're like, well, we reserved a bay for like 3:00. Should be here. We signed up in Vegas.
What?
So in Vegas at 3:00, we had a bay ready to go.
How did you sign up in Vegas?
I think the last time we booked Topgolf was when we were in Vegas.
Funny.
Oh, so
Yeah.
still-
So automatically it just took us to Vegas.
They switched it over though?
They did. We had to wait about 15, 20 minutes, but ended up getting a bay. It was fun. It was crowded because I guess summertime is what people do.
I was gonna say that bump in on a Thursday at 3.
Why are you so dark?
I don't know. The camera is not really adjusting to me, and I'm just dark.
Is there a light over there though?
Mm-mm.
Is there
No.
ever a light over there?
No, but the last camera we had though was able to like see better in the dark.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
don't.
for
all I
those
see
thinking
is,
I was referring to race. No.
Well, it
It's-
sort of has
it's
to
in a
do with
shadow.
this race a little bit.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
because
in a
if
shadow.
he was paler,
Yeah, if
you
I was
would
like a
see
pale
him.
dude, I guess you can see me
you
better.
would see more. Yeah, see.
I don't know about that. But
Yeah.
how
So-
I would relate is sometimes if I order food somewhere on Uber Eats or DoorDash and then
Gotta-
I go somewhere else,
Mhm.
and I've done this 7-8 times in my life, I order food back to the place I'm no longer at.
But it'll tell you, you seem far away from your location, but I'll still be like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I'll think that it thinks I'm like, because that happens a lot, depending on where I'm ordering from.
I wish Topgolf said that. Like, you're far away from
You
Las
seem
Vegas.
far away. Yeah.
You're 2 time zones away. Are you sure this is accurate? Did
You're in another state.
you guys have fun?
We had a blast. And you know what? Part of what we paid with was still your gift card that you gave me 5 years ago. I still had money in that
Why did I give you that?
birthday.
How much was on it?
200.
Wow. Family of 6?
Yeah. I had $86 left, and the total was 110 or something.
Yeah, because you're not really paying for the amount of people. You're paying for the amount of time
Oh.
at Topgolf.
And the food, man.
Yeah, different though, right?
No, it's the same bill.
No, I'm saying the food is different because that is for everybody individually. The bay is not an individual thing.
Correct.
The bay is,
Oh, it's not?
Can you have like up to like 10 players in one bay?
I don't know, but I know you just reserve it. But if you have 10 players, everybody gets to play a little less
Mm.
because obviously more people are playing.
Gotcha. Yeah. So by time, I get it now.
It's funny too. My kids took their own clubs, and I was like, "Ooh, like, all right, you guys are kids, you get a pass, but don't do this as an adult."
I did that somewhere though. When we,
Is that a faux pas?
It's kind of DV move.
you know what it is? We were somewhere else, and I'm left-handed, and sometimes I go there and they don't have left-handed clubs.
That's different. You need gloves,
Or they only have like a partial set. But I've taken clubs before. Why are you laughing?
What was funny about
I'm just
partial
like
set?
picturing. No,
No,
I wasn't even
I've
laughing
rolled
at
in
that.
with a full bag of
No,
clubs.
it was a delayed reaction of just like watching y'all walk in,
I know.
talk off with your own clubs.
Okay, see, you see how it's funny?
No,
That's why
I mean,
you don't
I
do
hadn't
it.
really. I thought you could do that, but now y'all are telling me. I'm like, I mean, I've definitely seen adult men do that there.
I know.
So
It's adult taking ball glove to a baseball game with no kids.
Right.
okay,
Vibes.
okay.
So I'll let it pass. They're kids. Take your clubs. It's fine. Stop doing that when you're 18.
Unless you're left-handed.
Unless you're left-handed.
But I feel like we were doing something somewhere with golf when we took our clubs in another city.
Oh, was it Topgolf? When we were like, the driving range was closed and we were playing that tournament?
Is that what it was?
Probably. And then the only thing open was Topgolf.
So we just went with our clubs.
That was it.
Lunchbox, tell me something good.
Give me a U.
You.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me an A.
A.
USA.
Uh-huh.
USA. Today, 2 o'clock Central, 3 Eastern, guys. Oh, my gosh. We take the field against Australia, and I am in a great mood. We looked great game one, and we can put the hammer down and advance to the second round with a win today.
Don't know much about soccer, but I've been watching, obviously. I got invited to, if we make it out of the group stage, which even if we tie today, we probably will. I got invited to go to like Santa Clara to watch.
I'm in.
Or nah, it's not one of those, or Seattle.
What do you mean, one of those?
Where he invites someone.
Like an invite?
I mean, if
You've been invited, but it's not a.
He wasn't even considered in the great person list. Like,
well, you didn't make the list either. To be
I know,
fair.
so
It was
I didn't
two
ask.
No, I got invited to go. I don't think I'm gonna go fly all the way out there to go, but it seems like it's a pretty big deal.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I just don't want to take up that space whenever it's not really something that I'll watch today at 2.
Uh-huh.
And Australia kind of sucks, right, Lunchbox?
They're not great, but they did beat Turkey. They weren't supposed to beat Turkey, and they beat them. So,
Turkey, a big soccer country?
not a big soccer country, but they're bigger than Australia.
What's the keys to the victory today?
I'm interested to see if Pulisic plays. He's been hurt. He's our best player. He got kicked in the calf last game, only played the first half, and he hadn't been training with the team. He's been training individually on the side, wearing a sleeve over that calf. So I'm worried he may not play.
Uh-oh.
But we're still better than them.
But we're still better than them. But yeah, and I would proceed on the side of caution. Sit him out.
Okay, because it doesn't matter if we lose?
I mean, it matters, but if we lose, we can still beat Turkey our next game and we advance. That way, you just know Pulisic gets another 5 days of rest and make sure he's 100% healthy. Because if he gets hurt, I don't think we can go far in the tournament.
I saw Mike's team won.
Yeah, beat South Korea last night.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They got 2 wins now. What?
Yeah. No, I didn't know if Mike had a team, but now it makes sense.
Yeah, he posts in his stories about Mexico.
Oh, how
I got a
missed
question
that?
about that. Why is Mexico his team?
His parents are from Mexico.
I grew up watching Mexico as a kid.
Yeah,
Why?
I just wondered.
I mean, you can have any team you want, really.
Like, it's the same reason I'm a Cubs fan. Like,
right? You're not
Arkansas,
from Chicago.
Arkansas Keith's dad, and then Arkansas Keith, and then me. So it just kind of passed down. Probably the same reason Mike is.
Yeah, my parents are huge Mexico fans. We'd go to Mexico every Christmas. We'd watch Mexico games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You offended, Lunchbox?
No, I just wondered. I saw him post in a Mexico jersey, and I just never knew that he cheered for the Mexican national team in soccer. I'd never seen, so I just wondered. And that makes sense if he watched it as a kid. I just didn't know that.
You know, my cousin is half Mexican, half Korean. I texted him last night. I'm like, ooh.
Leroy?
Yeah, Leroy.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is your game
He's
right here.
half Mexican, half Korean, and his
The
name is Leroy.
Every time I see
Laugh,
him,
laugh.
every time I see him, I'm blown away.
It is funny.
Yeah.
All of it, none of it matches. It's
it's
3 things
surprising.
that don't match.
When people say, like, Leroy's here and then they see him, it's surprising, yeah.
It's a
And Eddie,
good.
you got to quit doing the camera on you. You look like you're in the witness protection program.
Okay.
It's a good mix though, of his like Mexican and Korean works really well together.
It does.
Yeah, it's cool. Just the Leroy name, where I always think Eddie's kidding or it's a nickname.
And that's his birth name, too.
So
Leroy.
you texted him to see who he was rooting
Nah,
for?
I just said, it's your game, dude. You watching? Like, this is you. Because it's kind of cool, like, when both of your countries are playing. It's kind of cool.
Both of your countries. Has he ever been to Korea?
I don't think so. Maybe he has. But, like, our pastor, Amy, was talking about U.S. versus Australia is going to be tough for him because he's Australian,
Oh, yeah.
but he lives
But
in
he's
the U.S.
really Australian.
yeah,
Yeah,
like legit.
Like he's
American immigrant.
from the bush.
But he loves the USA, he was saying. He's like, it's going to be tough.
You still probably pull for Australia and then just say you love the USA.
Did you say the bush?
Yeah.
Yeah. The bush.
That's like the woods here.
Right.
I only know that because of Nikita, who was with us in the Raging Idiots for a long time, and now she's a solo artist, but she lives back in Australia. She met her husband here, and he moved back to Australia with her.
Crazy.
So he's from here or from Australia?
He's
From
American.
here.
Okay. So, and then he went with her there. That's cool.
Because she moved back home, and he was like, I'll go back. I don't care. He was doing a lot of international business anyway. So he's like, it doesn't matter where I live.
Mm-hmm.
So they moved back to Australia.
Baller.
Really great place. You'd like it. You'd like it.
Never been.
Now that your kids are getting older, you got to let it rip.
The travel?
No, I have some. Yeah, I know. I have some things. I told you, I will be going to Paris. That's the thing. My kids, they've been to Paris and I haven't. They went with their dad.
You could have gone with their dad.
Nope. I wasn't.
He's
No.
saying when you were together.
Yeah. You had all that time.
Yeah. I know. He's been a lot, though. He's been a traveler because he lived in, he was stationed in England for over 5 years. So he lived in Cambridge. And once you're over there, it's so easy to travel. So, like, on there, if they had time off, they would just bebop all over.
I miss bebopping. I hadn't been on bebop in about a year now with the pregnant wife and a baby.
Yeah.
Been very limited bebopping, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. We used to bebop a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I saw somebody at a basketball game and they asked me, like, are you bebopping a bunch? Like, and I said, no, not really. We're not really bebopping as much as we used to.
Like I've cut off pretty much all travel from about 4 months of pregnancy on. I kind of made the commitment to my wife. I'm not going to leave unless it's really, like, I really need to do it. And then the first 2 months, I said, I will not leave at all once we have the baby. And now I am moving around a little. I'm doing some bees, but not some bebopping.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to it.
Bees.
Just hard. I want to leave her here. Babies are, who knew? They take so much time. With the dog, if we have to leave, we just put it in a room.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Someone stops by every once in a while.
Yeah. Abby stays over
Would you say it's different taking care of a dog than taking care of a baby?
slightly.
Okay.
Mostly because my wife is so anxious all the time about the baby.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs, I was the anxious one about the dogs. But other than that, exactly the same.
Okay.
Exactly.
Identical.
Yes. Morgan, tell me something good.
I have finished watching all of the new Star Treks. It was exciting to finally finish them.
Star Trek? They make new Star Treks?
Yeah, there's new TV shows and new movies, like newer movies than the old ones. I shouldn't say like
Got
the
it.
movies are 2026, but they came out in the late 2000s. And then new TV shows that they're still putting out today.
Never was a Star Trek guy. Watched some. I did like the new movie. I saw the Chris Pine.
Yeah, that's that one.
Thought that's pretty good. Like that. Never saw the Star Warses, but I'm not a anti-sci-fi guy. Is the weird thing because
Yeah, 'cause you
I
love
like that
aliens.
stuff. I like alien space, time travel. I like all that, but just never got into it. I think I feel like Star Wars. Too much of it happened, and I could never fully catch up. And I know how I consume. Once I get in, I want to take it all down, and I won't stop until I do.
Well, the real movies, the original movies of Star Wars, they're only about what, 6, Mike?
Doesn't matter. I'll then want to go into
You could just watch the first 3.
I
Yeah.
got to watch Jar Jar Binks. Now I got to watch.
But that's part of the 6.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So I
I want to see all that. Then I'll want to see Grok versus Nemo. Well,
Yeah, what's that?
Mandalorian and Grogu.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not called Grok and Nemo.
No.
Yeah. So you like them, Morgan? You good?
Yeah, I really like them. They're different from Star Wars in that they're much more focused on space exploration, and I love that part of it. I like to think that that's what the future looks like. It's just fun to imagine that. So it's been fun. I've loved getting to dive into a whole nother series. I just really love a series, whether it's a big movie series that happened with Harry Potter, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and then Star Trek was the latest. I just like getting into them.
You know what I like are those Sing movies.
Yeah, those are good.
I never
The
watched them
cartoons?
because of our baby, but because of our nephew, we'd be at Grace and DJ's house. And at first, it just started with they would play the YouTube videos of the musical performances only, just to give Parker something to watch. But I think they're a lot more strict on screen time than I'm going to be with Billy.
What are their rules?
Don't do a lot.
Well,
You're going to let it rip?
what
Yeah.
about
Multiple.
Wait,
Hey, Walt.
what about
Walt.
Caitlin?
She won't always be here. Like, she's gone sometimes.
Dude, that's such a thing. Like when mom leaves, I'm just like, all right,
Yeah, I can already tell.
let's watch a movie.
Yeah, for sure. And so there would be limited time that we would do screen time at Grace and DJs. And so they would put on this sing music videos. And they're singing songs like, I'm still standing, the classics, but with cartoon characters. So one day they just turned on this sing full movie. And I was sitting there. So I started watching it. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. And so same thing. 3 months later, we're back over there. Sing 2 is out. We watch it. Really enjoy it. Bono's in that one.
Yeah, he is. He's a lion.
So I haven't seen a lot of those because I didn't watch them as kids. But I've seen Remember Me.
Coco.
Good one. It's kind of it. Maybe I saw. I made myself watch all the Toy Stories as a bit once. Toy Story 2, I think, was the best, if I'm remembering correctly. Does that one do "You Got a Friend in Me"?
Yes.
Is that 2?
It's the first one
I don't
mainly.
know which one.
Oh, it is?
It's
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Oh, I like that song. So I had Tori Kelly over for a Bobby Cast yesterday. You familiar with her?
Yeah, dude, she's the elephant.
Yeah, Mina.
Mina.
And so we're doing the whole Bobby Cast, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you're in freaking Sing." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You're Mina." And like, I like to sing.
Yeah.
And so we talked about that for like 20 minutes.
She just sang the national anthem somewhere. I believe one of the NBA Finals games.
She has a new album out and she's in town touring. And so because she was here, she played the Opry for the first time last night.
Cool.
And so she came, and it won't be out for a couple weeks or so. But that was really fun for me because I like to sing. And she was just talking about the process of how she got the job. She's like, they keep telling us there's going to be a Sing 3, but we haven't started on it yet. And that parents will come up to her with their kids and be like, "That's Mina." And the kids are confused because they're like, "That's not Mina the elephant. That's a human."
Right.
So, but I thought for me, that was cool to talk about Sing because it's like one of the only ones I've seen.
That is cool.
And she voices it all and then sings the songs as Mina the elephant. But she was really nice. I didn't know what to expect. She doesn't live here, so I didn't know her. But
She LA?
yes. And she grew up like an hour and a half outside of LA. So she's always been sort of LA. But I think she won America's Most Talented Kid back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
She beat out Hunter Hayes on that show.
Oh, is that what it was?
We didn't talk about that. I just remember. But yeah, she was super nice. But that'll be out in a couple weeks, I'm sure. You know who had another really good one with? That comes out next week is Steve-O.
From Jackass.
That's cool. I didn't know you had him on.
It's not out yet.
I didn't know you'd done the interview.
I had, and I didn't know what to expect again because I don't know Steve-O or know anybody that knows Steve-O. But he came by, and I was a Jackass fan in college, and I really expected and suspected that would be most what we talked about, him falling down.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't. It was for a bit, and he talked about some of the early reasons that show even started. With Johnny Knoxville putting on a bulletproof vest and shooting himself to prove it worked.
Oh.
And that never got put anywhere. They wouldn't air that anywhere. But it starts this new movie with it.
Wow.
And so we talk about Jackass, but then he went to rehab and got completely clean, and he's sober now, but he had some real bad times. And we were talking about something that he's been reading a lot about, and I forget what it's called, but it's people, they see their life flash before their eyes before they die.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about how there's a science to some people don't actually die. They get to experience that where they think they're dying, but they don't actually die. And they say, "I saw my life flash before my eyes."
Mm-hmm.
And how people are able to say their entire life flashed before their eyes in a single flash, and how we talk about time, like how in the world can you see all of that in like a flare, and how there's something in your brain that doesn't experience time the same way when that's happening. But he's really well read on that. And so we talked about that for like 15, 20 minutes. I just didn't expect that with Steve-O.
Yeah.
Does
So-
that have a name?
Yeah, and there's something called like end of life review.
Yeah, life review is what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So one of the few books that I read was A Perfect Storm.
How long ago is this?
Oof. College.
Okay.
Maybe a little after college. But it's that movie, with George Clooney and Marky Mark, and they like go out, they're sword fishermen and they get lost or whatever. Well, in the book, one of the guys he gets caught, by a hook and goes underwater. And he's down there for like 4 minutes. And he says as he's drowning, he had like almost like a newsreel of his life.
So basically that, right?
Yes. It was images of like big events, being born, like first communion, blah, 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 blah. And then finally he came up, and that's when he was like, wow, I'm not dead. But he said he thought he was dying because all of those pictures were coming, reeling through his mind.
And the people that describe that happening, because I've heard it a lot with people in car wrecks, where it's an instant and their whole life flashes before their eyes, and then they live. But it happened in an instant, and you're able to see and relive all these things that would take longer than an instant to relive all these things, even if they're for 5 to 7 seconds each. So it doesn't match time-wise.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so I just did not expect Steve-O and I to go into that for a while. It's also odd to see people that should be young forever to not be young forever. Steve-O's in his 50s.
Wow.
Still,
Yes, I still picture him as very whatever age he was on Jackass. I don't know.
and still young feeling and not old looking, but he would take his hat off. His hair was definitely gray, right?
Yeah.
But just so wonderfully nice. Like super generous with his time and stories. It was,
His voice is awesome too.
yeah. Brandon does a really good impression of
Does he?
Steve-O. Yeah. Whenever I got there, because Steve-O got there way early, because where we shoot the Bobbycast, there's like a lobby, and then you walk to the other building where we have multiple studios, and he was up in the lobby just reading. That's why I didn't think it was him.
Was you reading one of your books that you have in the lobby or one of his books?
No, it was his own thing.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, but next week is Shabuzi and Steve-O on the Bobbycast.
That's cool.
I'd never met Shabuzi. I'd been in the same place with Shabuzi, and I think Shabuzi just blew me off the first time that I was in the same place with him because we were both in California at the same time. I don't know, have I said this yet? There's no way in the world Shabuzi would have blown me off. He's the nicest guy. So, yeah, those are next week. All right, everybody go?
Good.
I think so.
Tell me
Yeah.
something good. All right, let's tell me something good. Thank you. That's what it's all about.
It's about